Hey guys, welcome to Love Notes for Dummies podcast, hosted by your girl Natalie Clarice, the destination for all things love, dating, relationships, and lifestyle. Welcome guys. I'm so glad to have you all here today. But now that I got that out the way, let's get into it. Listen, I always get the question, how did you get into this? How did you get into advising women on love, dating, relationships? How did you get into that? People ask me that question all the time. You know what? This is something that I have been doing literally since my college days, okay? I would have friends come to me and ask me about situations with pertaining to their boyfriends and their relationships, and I would just give my honest advice on it, or advise them according to the way that I see it. And each and every time I would give advice, they would come back and say, wow, how did you know that? Oh my God, you were so right. And I can recall early on, when I, was doing this, like I say, in my early 20s, me and my girlfriend, we were like tight buddies, you understand? And she was dating, or no, put it like this. She was trying to date an athlete at this particular time. He was an NFL player, okay? However, she winded up dating him, okay? But when she started dating him, she was like, lost her mind. And when I say lost her mind, it was like she was on 2000 because she was so excited to be dating this athlete, And I'm sitting back watching her, and I'm just like, calm down, relax. You're just getting to know him, okay? Chill out. You understand? It's nothing to get excited about. And I was young. I was like 21 at that time, around 21, 22. And I'm telling her, calm down, relax. You're just getting to know him, okay? It's nothing to get excited about, all right? Yes, I understand he plays NFL, okay? I get it, okay? I understand that you're excited about that, okay? But you must be smart, okay? She got upset with me, okay, because she thought that I was raining on her parade, all right? Never was I raining on her parade, okay? But I saw a person putting themselves in a position to get hurt, all right? So I'm telling her that to protect herself, you understand? Because again, she was moving and you're just starting the relationship, okay? Slow down. You understand? You're doing too much, okay? And this is what I was explaining to her. Make a long story short, she proceeded to do the things the way she wanted to do it. She proceeded to do things the way that she wanted to do it, okay? Hey, so be it. Do you, okay? And live your best life, Hey, do you, okay? But I'm almost sure it's not going to turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out. Okay, so hey, she had a little attitude and she thought that I was raining on her parade, all right? And she proceeded to do the things that she wanted to do with this guy, okay? And like I said, she literally skipped chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and she went from introduction all the way to chapter 10, just like that, all right? So, hey, all you could do is tell a person, all right? And once you tell them, hey, you got to let them go find out for themselves. Make a long story short, after a 3-4 month dating period with this guy, it was like she was living in a horror story, okay? It was like really, really, really bad. Not to mention, she got pregnant, okay? And had twins from this guy, all right? It was awful. It was a really, really bad situation. You understand? I mean, it was so bad. Oh my God. I mean, this dude, he literally, he was on the road, because again, he was a player. He was an NFL player. He had his lawyer send her a letter telling her to get out of his house. It was a mess. That's all I'm trying to tell you. It was a mess, okay? This girl had 2 twin babies. Had twins by this man, and literally he just straight up abandoned her and the twins, okay? Then she came back to me, I'm going to say probably a year after all of that happened, to apologize. Okay, she came back to apologize. You understand? And her exact words to me at that time was, "I'm so sorry, because you were so right. You were so right. Everything you said was so right. And I didn't want to hear it. And now I'm in this situation that is like a horror story." Okay? I had already saw it. I was just trying to tell her because she was my friend. Okay? And I didn't want to see her in a bad place. I didn't want to see her in a bad situation. Okay? And look what happened. Yeah, it happened. You understand? Because I can see it. You understand? I literally can see when you are setting yourself up for failure when it comes to a relationship. I can see it. All right? Again, it is very important that women learn how to deal with men. Men do not think like us. They don't behave like us. They don't, what we feel, they don't feel in the moment. You understand? You have to understand men. If you are trying to establish meaningful, healthy relationships, it is very important that you understand men. And when I say that, you have to know how to deal with a man in order to get a man's respect. You understand? Because that's the only time a man will do right by you, when he respects you. That's the only time. If he do not respect you, you're going to get a very nasty man that is treating you very, very nasty because he has no respect for you. First and foremost, in any relationship, a man must respect you. Okay? When he respects you, that means he loves you. Okay? Or he really cares for you. All right? If he don't respect you, you're not going to get the best from that man. All right? So again, going back to what I was talking about, I was just trying to help her avoid that situation. All right? But you know, hey, I look at it like this. It was a lesson learned. I'm sure that she learned that lesson. I'm sure she learned from that lesson. You understand? Because it was a really hard lesson, but I'm sure she learned from that lesson. Nevertheless, I want to get into, and I know everyone probably have, you know, I'm probably late when it comes to this particular topic, but this is always a hot topic, hot news, hot conversation. And what I'm talking about is the JLo and Ben Affleck love story. You know, when I observe that situation, it is very, very heartbreaking to see love story crumbles. You understand? To see a love story crumble, especially when it's a young love story. What I mean by that, when it's only like 2 years old or 3 years old. You understand what I'm trying to say? You just wonder what could have possibly happened that a love story could be just over in a year or 2 years, in 3 years. You understand? But you know, we look at celebrities, right? And we want to feel that they are perfect. We want to look at them and say, oh my God, they are perfect. You know, they can do no wrong. You understand? They're not perfect. They bleed just like you and I. They cry just like you and I. They hurt just like you and I. They shit just like you and I. You understand? They just have celebrity names. They just have big names. They just have big visibility. They just have most times money. You understand? They're celebrities, okay? But they go through the same exact things as you and I go through. You understand? They have shortcomings, all right? Just like JLo, she has shortcomings when it comes to love and relationships. Now, me personally, when I observe her love story when it comes to Ben Affleck, I never was sold on her and Ben together. I never ever was sold on that relationship. Even years ago when they were together, I was never ever sold on that relationship. I really wasn't. You understand? Because for some reason, I just never thought that Ben Affleck was really in love with JLo. I think he liked her. Yes, I do. But I never thought that he was really, really in love with her. You do know the first time around, he left her at the altar, okay? Like literally, he broke off the marriage. You understand? Like the day of the wedding or a day before the wedding, something like that. But he literally broke off the wedding, all right? And usually when a man do something like that, that's because something clicked in that man and he realized he was not in love with that woman. You understand? Usually when a man do something like that, all right? Because Ben Affleck is a pretty decent guy. You understand what I'm trying to say? He's a pretty decent guy. And I know for a fact that he knows right from wrong and what he don't want and what he really want. You understand? So when he did that years ago to her, I knew then he likes her, but he's not in love with her, okay? That's basically what that was about, all right? And he just didn't feel comfortable literally having a whole wedding with a woman that he really was not in love with. You understand? I personally feel that Ben Affleck looks at JLo like fun girl. You know, she's fun. You understand? It's good time. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's really what I think he see her as. It's the same situation this particular time when he married her. When I heard that they got married, I'm gonna tell you what I said. He married her under the influence, okay? You know, he drinks, you understand? And I think he has a drinking problem from what I understand, okay? And what I'm hearing. So I said to myself that he married her under the influence, you understand? Which means that he was not in his right mind when he married Jennifer Lopez, all right? When a person married you drunk, or under the influence, you don't need to look at that as a real marriage, okay? Because most likely that marriage is not going to last, okay? Now, I know the media have a tendency of trying to build this relationship up as though this is like a perfect love story, all right? You know, I listen to them and it's just like, oh my God, please. You understand? They try to build this relationship up as though this is the perfect love story, okay? Now, I really do think that Ben Affleck really loved Jennifer Gardner. I really, really think that he loved her. But I do believe that Ben Affleck may have some issues that he needs to deal with himself. You understand? There are some things that he needs to deal with that he was not able to really make a good partner. He was not able to be a good partner to Jennifer Gardner. So that's why I believe the relationship, you know, diminished, you know, totally, you know, didn't make it. That's what I believe. Okay, remember, this is just my opinion about it. JLo, on the other hand, you know, when he married her, like I said before, it was under the influence. But I don't believe that JLo understands the way that she moves is very unattractive to any man, okay? To any man, all right? It is very, very nasty, okay, looking the way that she moves from man to man to man to man to man, okay? See, that is shortcomings. That's what you call shortcomings. You understand? Something is going on. You understand? Something is not right, all right? No woman with any type of dignity, all right, would do that. Now, before Ben this time, I know she was with A-Rod, and she was with A-Rod for a minute. I think she was with him like 5 years, 6 years. Don't quote me, look it up. But somewhere along those lines, she was with him for a minute, all right? Jennifer Lopez broke up with A-Rod and was literally in Ben Affleck's arms the next week. No. Absolutely not. I don't care if you are a celebrity or not. That is nasty. That is very nasty. Okay? And I like Jennifer Lopez. I really do. I think she is a phenomenal entertainer. I think she is fabulous. But she definitely has some shortcomings when it comes to love, dating, relationships, and understanding how men think. Okay? That is not a good look, all right? At all, whether you are a celebrity or not. And I have watched her do this in every relationship, okay? But what she doesn't understand is that the men that are watching her, the men that are observing this behavior, do she understand that they are looking at her and saying, oh my God, she's disgusting? It's literally disgusting to watch that, okay? It's okay after a breakup to give yourself a break, okay? But it appears like this is her way of healing herself by leaving one man and going to the next man. It seems like this is the way that she is healing herself. Or she could be a young lady that have to have a man. You know, you have women, I have to have a man. I cannot do this life without a man. I have to have a man. Or maybe she could be a sex addict. I don't know what it is, but it's not right. And it's unattractive, especially on a woman. Okay? So at this point, when it comes to relationships, JLo, I really believe, is going to have a very tough time securing a significant relationship with a significant guy. Okay? Now, maybe he'll be a nobody, but a man that really has a name behind himself, I don't think that they will be really interested in JLo to that extent, simply because the way that she moves. Too many men, okay? And she do this in front of America, okay? Too many men, you understand? I don't care how pretty you are, all right? How fabulous you may dress, okay? Or how fabulous you may look, okay? Men do not care about that when it comes to their woman that they're deciding that they're going to be with, okay? Men want a respectable woman, all right? Men are not interested in having a woman on their arms that when they walk into a room, you literally can count 5, 6, 7 men that your woman have been with, okay? Or that his woman has been with, all right? Men are not interested in that. Men do not want that, okay? For a man, that is embarrassing. You understand? So men who has a certain level of status, all right, is not going to put themselves in a position like that, especially with the woman that they call their woman. You understand? So at this point, I really, really do believe it's going to be a little difficult for JLo. I really do. As far as, you know, landing a meaningful relationship. I really, really do believe that, okay? But again, hey, this is just my opinion. You understand? It's just my opinion. And, you know, I just, I watch her and I listen to the media and I watch her in all of her relationships. And when I tell you, I have never seen a person that could find and be in a relationship within 1.2 seconds after being with somebody for 5, 6 years. I mean, I don't know what to say about that, but that's not a good look, ladies, and please don't do that. All right, moving on. So listen, ladies, this is very, very important. All right, because I hear this quite often, and I just really, really don't understand. All right, I don't understand women going on a date with men. All right, and paying for your meal in a man's presence, okay? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that mindset, okay? What makes you think that that's okay? What makes you think that that looks good? What makes you think that you're supposed to take out your wallet and pay for your meal when you are on a date with a guy? Where is that mindset coming from? Where they do that at? You literally go on a date with a guy. The waiter asks, what is your meal for tonight? What are you going to order? At the end of the meal, the waiter brings the check, the receipt, and you say to the guy, oh, don't worry, I'm going to take care of my meal. Why? That's not the time for you to show you're independent. That's not the time for you to show, oh, I got this. Okay? Because believe it or not, the man is just as shocked as you are when you do that. Okay? Depending on what kind of man you with now. Now, if you with a man who's sitting up here asking you go pay for your meal, you're with a loser. Okay? You're straight up having dinner with a whole loser. All right? Period. All right? But a man who is a real man, first of all, let me say this. I know we're in a generation where everybody want to be a baller. Okay, everybody want to look like they got this. Okay, oh, I got this. All right, calm that down. All right, no need to show masculine energy when you're on a date with a guy. Okay, that's not what he's interested in. He's not interested in seeing masculine energy on a date. All right. Show your femininity, all right? Sit back, relax, enjoy your meal, and allow the man to be a man, all right? You're not supposed to go on a date with a guy and literally take out your credit card to pay for your meal or his meal either, okay? And if you are doing that, please stop. Stop it. Who told you that it's okay? That's not okay. That's not okay at all. I can't even imagine myself on a date, all right? I'm going to say with my husband when we were dating. I can't even imagine myself on a date with my husband at the time when we were just dating. And he takes me out and I get my purse, pull out my wallet and say, oh, I got my meal. No. You must learn to allow a man to be a man. A man has no problem paying for your meal if he's taking you out on a date. If that man did not say, hey, you're going to pay for your meal, or hey, you're going to go half, you have no business taking out your wallet paying for your meal. And if you do have a man that says to you, are you going to go half or are you going to pay for your meal? You politely tell him you will not be going on a date with him if you have to pay for your meal. Not only that, he is a straight up loser. Stop entertaining losers. You must learn how to date. When a man takes you on a date, the man takes care of the date, okay? It's just a date, all right? You're not in love. You don't go to bed with him because he treated you to a meal. And if a man is requesting that you have sex with him because he brought you a meal, you're sitting with a loser. A very immature loser. If a man have a hard time spending $100 on a meal for the both of you, that's the problem. That's a very big problem. As a woman, okay, you are a woman. You must demand that you are treated as such, okay? Be too much of a lady to accept nothing less than a gentleman. I repeat, I don't care what generation that we are in today, all right? Old rules still applies. You guys have to learn how to make men be men again, okay? Stop normalizing dysfunction. Stop normalizing backwards behavior. You are a lady. Demand that a man treat you as such. It is not normal for a man to sit back and allow a woman to pay for a meal for him or to pay for a meal for herself in front of him. That's not normal, okay? It's not normal for a woman to take out her purse and pay for her meal in front of a man, and a man let you. And even if you were to do that, even if you were, just say that you took out your wallet to pay for your meal, a real man is going to stop you and say, no, 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 I got this. Don't worry about it. I got this. So if you're with a man and you take out your wallet and he sit back and let you pay for the meal, I repeat, you are with a loser. Ladies, you have to start demanding a man treat you as such, okay? And they will get it right, but you have to start demanding it, all right? It is too much backwards behavior that is going on with relationships and dating. And what I'm really seeing is that you all don't know how to date. Dating is like foreign to you all. You really don't know what to do on a date. Because it's like the men today, they have gotten so used to just getting everything that they want from women that they don't even try to take you on a date. They don't even try to do anything with you because they have got so accustomed to getting everything that they want. They get conversation. They're able to come to your homes. They're able to get you cook them food. Having sex with them. You're having babies from them. And they're not doing anything but sending you a text. Showing up at your house, eating your food. But they're not doing anything to earn nothing from you. And as a result, the men have gotten lazy when it comes to dating and showing a woman that they really want you. Showing you that they really want to be involved with you. They've gotten totally lazy because the women do not require anything from them anymore. You all give them everything for nothing. How do you make a man a plate of food when he has never taken you out on a date? How do you even muster up the energy to get in the kitchen, cook food for a man who has never taken you out on a date? How do you get moist and get hot and want to have sex with a man who has never taken you out on a date? And it's not just a date, it's several dates. Okay? You don't give men the cookies and give them this lifestyle and he has not earned it. When a man do things for you and show you that he really wants to be with you, you'll get better results. You understand? When a man earns things from you, you're going to get a better results from a man. Okay? But when you're just giving him things and he has not earned it, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to see he's going to disappoint you. Okay? He's going to use you. And then he's going to mistreat you. Because now he has no respect for you. That's how it goes. When a man has not worked for it, has not earned it, and you just giving him everything, yeah, he doesn't respect you. That's just how men are. They don't respect you when you do that. Ladies, make men earn you. Make them earn your time. If they want to see you, don't let them come sit up at your house watching television. You want to see me, especially in the beginning. Especially in the beginning. You want to see me? Okay. Let me know when you want to go out, playing something. Hey, we can meet up. Hey, let me know. I'm ready. Yeah. Make them earn your time. Not to mention sex. You don't just give a man sex. No. Especially if he's not earning it. Or if he haven't earned it. What are you having sex with him for? Is it because you're just that hot? Yeah, you don't just give men your body who haven't earned that from you. Yeah, we got to raise our standards. Standards are very important. Raise the standards. Because again, what has happened in the love, dating, relationship era is awful. It is awful what has happened. Yeah, we gotta start making men earn us. You understand? Once you start making a man earn you, he's gonna respect you. Once a man respects you, that means he really likes you. Once he really likes you, then he's gonna start loving you. And then once he starts loving you, he's gonna be in love with you. You understand? But it's a process. It's a step-by-step process. But it's fun though. It's fun getting to know somebody. It's fun doing things together and getting to know somebody on certain levels. You understand? So you have to learn how to date. And the first thing to establishing a meaningful relationship, you must court each other. You must date. Okay? And I know you have some women say, well, what's wrong with cooking for him? What's wrong with him taking you out? I never said you don't cook for him. I never said that. But you don't cook for a man who has did absolutely nothing for you. No, you don't cook for a man who hasn't did anything for you. When you cook a meal for that man, he has earned that meal. Okay? That man has taken you out several times. He has been very consistent in his efforts in getting to know you. He has been very dependable, very reliable. He's trustworthy. He has earned that meal from you. That's when you cook a meal. Okay? We have to learn how to be smart when it comes to dating. In order for you to get to a real committed relationship where it leads to marriage, if that's something that you desire to, be married one day, if that's something that you desire to do one day, you have to learn the steps to get there. All right? And it's not as difficult as some of you may think it is. It's about choosing wisely and making a man respect you enough to earn certain things from you. Your time is valuable. If he's not doing anything to earn your time, there's no need to entertain him. All right? So we have to learn how to stop entertaining men who are coming into our lives just wasting our time. No more of that. No more of that. Okay? Well, guys, we're coming to an end of episode 2. And until next time, guys, make sure that you are safe. And as always, be smart, date smart, choose wisely, Nat Nation. And remember, I told you.
Xavier.